It is a land of astonishing scale, beauty, and biodiversity, an immense, thriving ecosystem where natural relationships remain intact, wilderness that stretches as far as the eye can see. The Great Northern Rockies. Located in the northeast corner of British Columbia, south of the Yukon border, this is the largest intact wilderness area south of the 60th parallel. Millions of hectares of rugged mountains, untouched valleys, and wild watersheds. A massive wild land larger than Nova Scotia. This is a vast wilderness where the original community of life is complete, where natural connections remain unbroken. The Northern Rockies is home to the most spectacular predator-prey system in North America. There is an extraordinary abundance of large mammals on a scale that does not exist anywhere else in the world outside Africa. It is truly North America's Serengeti. Moose, caribou, deer, bison, mountain goat, wolf, coyote, lynx, fox, and wolverine act out the drama of nature undisturbed. Some species are unique. Stone sheep are found only in this area. Here they travel the rocky paths used by hundreds, perhaps thousands of generations before them. Large mammals need space to roam, to search for food, to seek a mate, to find shelter. Grizzly bears found here in large numbers can range over 2,400 square kilometers. With over 50 untouched and interconnected watersheds, the Great Northern Rockies provides the wide-ranging habitats and natural corridors needed to sustain this fragile ecosystem of wildlife habitat. This land also has an enormous wealth of resources. The economic potential of oil and gas, mining, forestry, guide outfitting, agriculture, and ecotourism is significant. The challenge is to carefully use these resources to sustain economies while still respecting and protecting wildlife and environmental values. The people who live and work in BC's northern communities took on this challenge and forged a future for the Northern Rockies that will sustain local economies while preserving one of the great strongholds of nature as a legacy for future generations. A land use planning process brought together many divergent interests and perspectives to forge a common vision for the entire northeast corner of British Columbia. This vision was developed by local residents with a global perspective. It will provide economic stability for the region, and it will result in 1.17 million hectares of protected areas, surrounded by a 3.24 million hectare special management zone around the heart of this wilderness. This 4.4 million hectares are collectively known as the Musqueam. More than 105,000 additional hectares of new and existing protected areas are outside this core. The new protected areas and special management zones were the result of a land and resource management planning process initiated by the provincial government. Local residents, environmental groups, resource industries, unions, recreationists, First Nations, and local governments came together in consensus-building forums. Together, they have created a new model for sustainability, a living example that can lead the way for land use decision-making around the globe. By surrounding the core protected wilderness with an extensive special management zone, a complete ecosystem has been preserved. This is the most significant combination of special management and protected areas ever achieved through consensus-based land use planning. It allows environmentally sensitive exploration and development of resources, while respecting and protecting wildlife and environmental values. Perhaps no single land use decision anywhere has moved conservation, economic sustainability, and cooperative management forward so dramatically at one stroke. A decision that will lead the world in conservation biology into the next century. Now, the mighty rivers of the northern Rockies will continue to flow through pristine valleys. Moose and grizzly will continue to live in the delicate balance between predator and prey. Wolf and caribou will continue to play their ancient game, and stone sheep will continue to travel rocky paths along mountain peaks. This global treasure, the wild heart of North America, will endure as British Columbia's gift to the world for the coming millennium. The Great Northern Rockies, a common vision as far as the eye can see.